Hey guys, it's Victoria. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my first Valentine's Day look of the year, and I'm also going to be doing this look from start to finish so you guys can see my prepping process as well, which I usually don't have in my videos. So first thing I'm doing is pushing back my cuticle, and then I'm going to use the other side to scrape up any dead tissue on the nail plate. These next two steps you can use a hand file, but I'm using my e-file. This is my cuticle clean bit from Kiara Sky, and I'm just using it to continue to get all of the dead tissue off the nail plate. And I'm also using my sanding band to remove the shine and to put some scratches in the nails so that the polygel can better adhere. If you saw that it was shiny, that's because I have a protective layer of builder gel on my nail because I do my nails so often. So now moving into the tips. I'm using the BT Art Box tips. These are the tips I've been using lately. So I'm checking to make sure it fits from sidewall to sidewall. And I'm just going to apply this, making sure it's nice and straight, holding it until it's dry. I'm just going to cut the tip down to the length that I like and give it a light shaping. I already like the way that it's shaped, so I don't have to do too much to it. And I'm just going to blend in the tip to my natural nail. And then I do wipe the dust away, even though it doesn't show it. And I'm using my Model 1's dehydrator to dehydrate the nails, make sure it's nice and dry. You can also use alcohol. And I'm using my Young Nails Protein Bond. The dehydrator and the primer only go on the natural nail. They don't have to be applied to the tip. And lastly, I'm going in with base coat. I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds and then do the rest of my fingers off camera. I actually tried a little transition for you guys. Here it goes. So I went from just having my thumb done to having the rest of my fingers done. Let's move past it. I tried. In this clip, I was trying to say that I'm going to be doing two separate designs on both my hands, but I lost the audio to my video, so I'm doing a voiceover instead. The polygel I'm using is the Lime Girl Clear Nude Polygel from that AliExpress kit that I tried, and I'm using my McCart polygel brush. For 3 of the nails, they will be painted with gel polish, so I'm just using the 2-bead method to fully cover the nail in polygel, and then we'll worry about designing it later. I'm going to quickly explain the 2-bead method, and then later on I will just speed through the rest of the footage. So the 2-bead method, you split the application into 2 beads. The first bead is the tip bead. You fit the bead to the tip, and then you smooth it into the rest of the nail, and then cure it. The cuticle bead goes closer to the bottom of the nail. You fit it around the cuticle, you create your apex, and you also smooth it into the tip bead, and you have almost a perfect apex every single time. So if you guys are interested in my apex video where it's way more detailed and I tell you exactly how to move the brush, how to move the product, I will put that in the cards above. But now I'm just showing you my little trick that I do every single time I'm done my nails. I just like to slide the spatula in between the product and my skin. It creates the perfect size gap so I don't get lifting. I'm doing the exact same thing to my middle finger and my pinky, and like I said, I'm just going to speed through this because I just showed you how I do the 2-bead method on my thumb. Moving on to the 2 encapsulation designs, I'm going to be using these really pretty holographic heart glitters that I got from Amazon. I'll link them down below. And I'm going to be using that same McCart base coat so that the hearts have something to stick to. I wanted to do some type of like clear / glass nail, so that's why I'm applying it directly to the tip. So I just poured some out, and I have my wax pen that I use to pick up rhinestones and nail art. So I'm wanting to do a cluster of hearts around the center of my nail. I kind of want it to fade in from the top and the bottom. So I'm applying it with the wax pen, and then on the other side is the metal tip. I'm going to use that after to kind of rearrange them in the way that I like until it's perfect. So this is what it looks like before I cure, and then I'm going to give it a 60-second cure in the lamp and then move on to encapsulating with my Macart Clear. I'm going to be honest, when I got to this point, I thought the nail was kind of looking a little funky, and I just kept telling myself to trust the process. Even when I get to the ring finger, I kind of thought it looked weird, but it did end up coming together in the end. Encapsulating really made it come to life. So if you're interested in how I encapsulate, I do have a pretty detailed explanation in my last video where I show you guys how to ombre polygel. So if you're interested in an explanation, go ahead and check that video out. Moving on, I have a very thin layer of clear polygel on my ring finger. I thought I was recording when I did it, but I wasn't. But that's because the idea I have for this nail is to do a black to clear ombre with some hearts covering up the ombre. I'm using the Model 1's black gel polish right now, and I just put a layer of clear first because I thought it would have a smoother look to it. I did not try to paint it perfectly because I knew it was going to get covered up with some hearts. So that's what I'm doing now. I applied some base coat so it could have something to stick to, and then once I get it all perfect, I will cure it in the lamp and then encapsulate it with clear. So while that's happening, I do want to mention something to you guys and just keep you updated. So I am a college student. I'm a junior, and a new semester has just started for me. So I do have to make sure that I stay on top of my schoolwork. If my videos are more irregular, I have not decided to quit or slow down. It's just I have to prioritize school, and I just don't want you guys to get the wrong idea. So I am still going to try to keep my normal schedule, but if that doesn't happen every single week, then most likely school is the reason for that. Here's what it's looking like now, and after curing it for 60 seconds, it's time for me to do the other hand, which I was explaining that this whole hand is going to be fully covered in black gel polish. So I just went ahead and did it off camera, did the 2 bead method. I actually ran out of that Lime Girl polygel, so that's why the nude is a slightly different color. But moving on, I'm just wiping away the sticky layer so we can go ahead and file. This is just alcohol that I'm using. Using my Macart dust collector just to have a cleaner space. To reshape the nails, I'm using an 80/80 grit hand file. I'll be using the Kiara Sky 5-in-1 fine drill bit to debulk the nail and also to smooth it out. To sharpen up the shape, I always go along both sides of the nail and the edge. And when it comes to the E-file, I like to go around my cuticle first, then do up and down motions to debulk and remove any excess product. And then I like to do side to side motions to smooth out the nail from the up and down motions. Moving on, I just buffed my nails off camera. And by the way, look at my really cute rose dust brush. I love it so much, and I just had to show you guys. But all my nails are fully filed, all ready for just the design portion. So I washed them so that there's no dust. I went ahead and did the gel polishing off camera because you guys know what it looks like to paint your nails, and I didn't want to bore you. So the nails that were covered in the nude polygel are fully covered in black now. This is nail art glue from Model 1's, which I'll link down below if you're interested. Whenever I use it, I apply a layer where the rhinestones are going to be, then a layer of top coat, and I will apply the rhinestones into the wet gel and then cure it once everything is the way I want it to be. So here's what it's looking like, and I just cured it for 60 seconds. Now I'm applying a little bit more of that nail art glue to my middle finger so that the heart can stick to the nail better. So here's what it's looking like now. I thought that this was a cute little addition to the set. So now I'm moving on to my other hand, which I just did a simple rhinestone design on all the nails. So I'm doing that same exact nail art glue and then top coat combo. And I'm just going to be placing the gems into the wet gel. You're going to see me on my middle finger start with the big one on the bottom and a smaller one on the top. And then I do switch it to different rhinestones to make it look like a heart. I thought the heart added to the Valentine's Day theme and tied the look together since the two hands were different. So here's what they ended up looking like. I think it's super cute. And then I'm gonna go ahead and top coat the other two nails, the encapsulated ones. I saved them for last because they were way more fun to reveal, you know, save the best for last. Whenever I do a clear nail like this, I always make sure to top coat the top and the bottom. It just helps to cancel out any cloudiness and get super transparent nails. So that's what you see me doing to both nails, and they ended up looking so cute. I'm obsessed with the way they turned out. Here's what the nails are looking like straight out of the lamp. I am going to put some cuticle oil for you guys. So I'm using the Cusio Revitalizing Pomegranate Oil. I'm going to apply this, rub it in, and then model these nails for you guys. So here they are up close and personal. I absolutely love the way the two sets look together. I felt like they complemented each other very nicely. I really enjoyed doing this set. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Be on the lookout for more Valentine's Day sets. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!